Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again. I'm going to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing my video review or slash thoughts on the new Walking Dead Season 4 preview video. Okay, so we finally got some new content for The Walking Dead Season 4. I'll go ahead and put the link in the description for you guys so you can go ahead and click it to check it out and then come on back and watch the review afterwards. So this was just released yesterday. Got a chance, it was late yesterday, just got a chance to watch it, check it out a few times, make some notes, and want to get my thoughts on the different things that are shown in it. Now, a lot of it, it's about 4 minutes long, and a lot of it is reused footage from the trailer, but there is a lot of new little snippets in between, or just different angles, different scenes, or different things that some of the people involved with creating the show talk about that they haven't talked about before. Like, for example, we get to hear from the showrunner Scott Gimple that there's going to be a 6 to 7 month time skip between the point that Season 3 ended and when Season 4 is about to start. So that's quite a bit. Skip all the way through winter and then, the end of fall there. So I would think we're right back into the end of spring, getting close to summer again by the time this is pretty much ready to get going. And then we'll see where the characters are at that point. Now, whether or not anything has happened during the time skip, whether or not they're going to inform us of the time skip while watching the show, or if they're going to, do, I don't know, some kind of narration or something of the sort, like have Rick narrate it or something. I guess we'll have to see how they do that. But last year they kind of snuck it in kind of in a clever way where they just kind of talked about how they've been going around in circles, all winter. Right? So I would expect them to do something kind of similar to that in Season 4 as well. In addition to that, we also get to see some more of the scenes where we just kind of get an idea of how many zombies they're actually going to have in the show, how many walkers are going to be involved, and it's crazy. Just similar to the trailer before, some of the scenes are the same, just shot from, it looks like different angles or different little parts, but it's really cool because they kind of slow it down and you can see in really good quality video. I'll put the one that I put in the description should be the one that's got really high quality, and you can just see the amount, and it's pretty crazy the amount that they were able to do. It's sort of like, it reminds me of like the Season 2 finale, Beside the Dying Fire, but it looks like that's going to be like a consistent thing throughout the show. So in Season 4, we're going to be consistently seeing, all of these walkers just piling up against the fence, trying to push it down to the point where they're actually able to do that. So the characters are actually using wooden, like wood joists or whatever they are to try to pressure them up against the fence so that they're not able to topple it over. And it looks like they're still going to be able to the point where Rick asked Daryl to get the truck. What they're going to do with that, I guess we'll have to see, if they're going to try to prop up the fence or if they're just going to try to run over all the walkers. Whatever the case may be, which also shows that scene again, which is pretty cool, where the car gets stuck in the tires spinning on all the dead zombie bodies. There's just so many new concepts and new little clips and new little things that it looks like they're going to be bringing in Season 4 that I can't say I've ever seen before. I've never seen in a movie that I can recall or anything of the sort where a car got stuck on walker bodies. It's just spinning. So that's very cool. Also, we see Tyrese does have a girlfriend of some kind, or chick of some kind. I don't think that's Karen. I'm pretty sure it's not. At least it doesn't look like her to me. So I guess we'll find out who that is. And that also adds to the possible analysis video I did where we were talking about in the trailer, who is it that Tyrese sees that makes him go all, shock face and, is all worried. Is it Sasha, or maybe is it this new girl? I guess we'll see. I always thought it was Sasha, but there's a possibility that could be this new one as well too, which is kind of a storyline that could be taken from the comic books as well, because in the comic books he did have, a relationship with another girl, and you guys who have read it, you know what happens with that. Those of you who haven't, I don't want to spoil it for you in case you intend to read. So yeah, there's that, so that's cool. The kids have story time, except Carl doesn't look too enthused, so I like that scene too. And it'll be interesting to see how Carl reacts to some of the other kids being there, and just what he does, and everything of the sort. In addition to that, some people have been theorizing that maybe Carl is the one that let the walkers into the cell block, because he just doesn't like having all these other people around, and he thinks they're slowing him down, or they're dragging him down, or whatever. It's not a bad theory. I could definitely see that as being a possibility of him doing something like that. But I guess we'll have to see. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time he got somebody killed, right, as a result of walkers. So he has used the tactic before. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know if that's legit or not. It's not a bad theory, though. I could see it happening. Okay. So then there's Maggie. She's calling Rick and Daryl for the fence. I mentioned that earlier. They talk a little bit about the new threat being from within, and then right after that they show Bob Stuckey, who's there, and they also show what looks to be like a leaking water pipe or something of the sort. Could just be a shower, I'm not sure. I paused it and I looked at it and I couldn't really tell. Is it like leaking? Is it a shower? Like, what's the deal? So, and then Greg Nicotero says the threat will be from within. So, I mean, it could be the whole traitor thing that a lot of us are thinking. In addition to that, it could be just the environment is becoming uninhabitable. I mean, they are in a prison, and there's nobody to maintain it. So it could be that, too, because all the walkers obviously are going to put a lot of pressure on the characters to have to, I don't know, use things around and all stuff into the prison. Maybe there isn't enough inhabitable spots. I guess we'll see what happens with that, or something of the sort. So, I don't know. Did a video talking about the new threat. Maybe that still applies. Maybe not. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on that one. I don't really have too much to say about that, aside from maybe it becoming uninhabitable. Let's see. Then Kirkman talks a little bit about how he likes to torture all of his characters, which he clearly does. Rick doesn't want to be the leader anymore, which we kind of already knew that they were going to have like a group of people be in charge, like a democracy rather than a dictatorship, so we know about that. And then let's see, there's a cool new Daryl zombie kill where he saves Glenn, so he's just saving everybody all the time, which it is cool. I like it a lot. And then Michonne talks about how he trusts her instincts and her sword, of course, and then Rick has no hope left, and then we hear why. So let me know what you guys think about the Season 4 preview. I enjoyed it because it's been a while since we've really gotten anything new. AMC's kind of been trolling us. They've been re-releasing little clips from the trailer over and over again. And it's like, God damn it, why are you releasing shit that's already in the trailer, just cut up into smaller parts? Killer. So this one was a cool one because there's at least a good amount of new stuff. We get a little bit of a more look at the prison from different angles, all the walkers at different angles, some info about Tyrese, the 6 to 7 month time skip, which we now is confirmed, and just an overall little bit better picture of what we're going to be seeing. This season looks awesome. Very awesome. I'm very impressed with the amount of zombies they've been able to get together for this one. It looks really exciting, and it doesn't look like it's just going to be 1 or 2 episodes. It looks like it's going to be like, this is how it is. So, very, very cool. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I'll call it here. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.